Is it live?
Yeah, it says we're live. GMS Prisoners of Hope 2.
Okay, one sec. Probably is live. Let me check because I was on my other channel here. Salakia, bruv. Yeah, we should be like we're live.
Yeah. Let me hear the audio.
Salakia, bruv.
Yeah.
Live, man.
We're live. Yeah.
Come on,
Bro.
man.
Let me hear the audio.
Okay. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
You know, all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kodash. You know, double honors to the apostles, the great millstone. You know, and Shalom to the brothers that are teaching this word. You know,
Yeah,
so
right.
yeah, man. You know, we're chilling and talking about things and stuff, and we're at the end, you know, and we're watching some things, and we're talking about Jake just being in slavery, man.
Yeah, in slavery. The curse.
We're under Esau's hand, man, and there's nothing you can do, man. Pretty much, because you know we're checking some stuff out, and you know you got Jake's talking about they need to get into this, get into that, get all these, you know how. Well, what can you do, man? You're under the hand of Esau, man.
Yeah,
Get something.
A good place to start is Deuteronomy 28.
That's
the curses. You know,
the one of all things,
one and all things, and all that. You know? Because like you know, like Jake don't seem to understand. You do all of this, like, come, let's all get together, invest our money and our finances, and you know, bring, you know, get the money together. You know, like the Jake, you know, let's have our own schools and hospitals, bro. That's been done before, and it's not worked.
Yeah,
you know, like you know, you had Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Black Wall Street. That actually happened before. You know, these Jakes always talk like these things have never happened before. Like it was just new. But it actually happened before, man.
There was towns in Chicago that was happening.
Yeah,
you know, like Jake Towns, successful businesses and all that.
Yeah.
Jake Towns, and what Esau destroyed it, man.
Yeah.
So it's not like these things hasn't happened before, man. So it's like we're just under this man until the Lord comes, man. But you know what? 2/3, they still think they're gonna find some kind of loophole in this kingdom.
Yeah.
Even after all this that's happened this year, and that's been happening throughout the years.
Yeah.
This year, Esau showed you even more he doesn't like you, man.
Yep.
But you know what, Jake never gonna get it. They're never gonna get it, man.
And you know that town you was talking about in Chi-Town. What was it called again?
You know,
and then they got the you know, do you remember?
I can't remember the name. You know?
Remember you showed me they got blown up.
Okay, yeah, no, I think that was I think that was the movement.
Oh,
so that one when they had the helicopter and they blew it up.
Yeah, they blew it up and all that. Yeah.
That was like another movement.
Yeah.
They blew it up, the army.
Yeah, the army blew up.
Yeah. Deuteronomy 28.
And let's start from 15.
Okay, Deuteronomy 28 and 15. It says,
because when you read the whole chapter, the whole book of Deuteronomy 28, it just gives us sequences of blessings and curses that was going to come onto the 12 tribes of Israel if they hearken unto the Lord or don't hearken unto the Lord, you know?
Yeah. It says, Deuteronomy 28 and 15, it says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Yeah, man.
You know?
So when you read from verse 1 to 14, it's all of the blessings, which you know when you actually read those blessings, it's pretty straightforward. But when you start reading the curses, it's intricate.
Yeah.
You know, the scripture speaks about, you know, he will give you a sore in your knees, and you know, the businesses, your children are going to be cursed. Everything is going to be cursed.
The most of it is the curses.
Yeah, most of it is the curses.
Which is crazy. But that's the Lord. If you do right by him, it's like there's this like if you do right, you get the right things, man. But if you do the wrong, then the Lord makes your life hell in many ways, man. Many ways, man. Smite you with madness.
Yeah. Like, bro, a lot of these Jakes, like for example, you only see a fiend, like a crackhead, a dope fiend as they call them. That's madness.
Just smitten with madness,
like,
man.
You know these. That's that's why it's. I don't even saying like it's a popular thing for Jakes to be in a mad home.
Yeah.
Like me, I got people in my family that have been in mental institutions.
Yeah.
You know, I have people in the world I know Yeah, man. I got an uncle that's this. It's like it's very common, man.
Very
That's
common.
madness, man. You know.
Very common, man.
You
It's
know?
crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yep. And it's funny because you got that, but then it's like it's funny because even among Jake and that, Jake don't even like to even talk about that type of thing. Like it's as if that they're not in mad homes, and that's what's going on out here, man.
Real, though. That's the real. You have to be real.
You have to, man.
You have to be real.
These Jakes are acting like everything's all good. We're gonna work loopholes out.
Yeah,
you're in slavery, man.
You're in slavery, bro.
You're under the community. Your community is all got drugs in it. Fucking gangs everywhere. You know, violence everywhere. Destructive the households are destroyed. This is curses, man. So that's why it says, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that if thou wilt not hearken, right? It says, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And I'm gonna read a curse. It says, well, let me see what this one here. Okay, Deuteronomy 28 and 48. It says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness and in want of all things.
And in want of all things, man. And like, you know, that started off with slavery, but even right now into this present day, everything that we have on, right now is from the white man in some way.
It's from the whitey.
It was imported by him into his shops.
Yeah.
Like this, you have gemstones or stones in there.
Yep.
That's from Esau.
Yeah.
Like the actual Bible was printed by Esau.
Yeah.
It's the actual words in it is inspired by the Lord, but the actual companies that are printing it out, the people who make the Bible apps, you know, your glasses, condom, everything, tissue paper. There's nothing.
But that's why Esau has that thing where he's like, I own you.
Yeah,
I have power over you, which he does. The only thing Esau doesn't own of us is our spirit, our mind, where our mind is at. That's it. Yeah. But everything else tangible that you attain and have on you and you want in this society, Esau owns all of that, man.
Even to a certain extent, this body, because like we have to work. You know, like if you don't pay your rent, you're out. You're gonna be out. Like I always make this joke. If today you can take a spaceship and go to the moon, if you're working in the morning, you'll be in space still thinking, oh shit, but I got work in the morning. It doesn't matter where you go. You can go in the sea. Yeah, you can go in the sea underwater. You can go in a submarine, and you're still thinking, "Oh, brother, I gotta pay my rent.
Yeah,
if I go back, I'm not gonna have it."
Yeah, it's true, man. So we're under this man, and that's part of the suffering. So it says the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. Yeah, that nakedness is you need that clothing. You need to go get your clothing. You got to go to the local sports store to get your tracksuit bottoms. You do these hip hop artists love Gucci and whatnot. Where the hell you get that from? Gay Italians, gay Edomite Italians. That's true. The Gucci and the Versace is all these top devils from Italy and all that. You wearing their shit, man. You make it trendy, but you're wearing their shit. So you, in the want of all things, you go to this man. And really, these Jakes, these 2/3, shall I say, they worship Esau like God.
And then it's even to the point that Jake don't even want to have their own shit. Like, if you have a Jake say, "Yo, bro, can you buy my T-shirt?" You'd be like, "Fuck that, bro. That's £10. I don't want that. But if I want the Louis Vuitton,
the Mark Wienbergs or whatever,
Mark,
the new style,
the substitution and all that. These words, bruv.
You
know what? It's a pile of the bullshit, but then at the end of it is chi.
That's that new hot T-shirt, and it's a plain white T-shirt.
Katushi, or inchi. You're like, bro.
So you go into this man for the want of all things, man.
Man.
It says, Yeah, it says, in the want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Yeah, and that's a clear, like, but that's a clear history. That is slavery. That's them chains, man. And yeah, people are like, yeah, okay, yes, it's slavery has happened in different time periods, yes, but there's no other group of people on the earth that is known for slavery. Like, if you think of slavery, you ain't even thinking of like, you know, the Chinese slavery.
No,
if you're thinking of slavery, you ain't thinking of slavering, you know, in Australia.
Yeah.
The first thing that you're thinking of is them Jakes in slavery.
Well, when you type in yoke of iron on Google, the first thing that pops up is that Jake with that yoke. That it looks like a car wheel. With the spikes. On his neck. You know what I mean? Looks like you know them old school wagon wheels. Remember wagons? Them big wood. It looked like that on his neck, man. Type that in Google. Yoke of iron. And that's what the first thing you see is a Jake with a yokes of iron on his neck, man. And that's what's going on with us today spiritually. That's what's happening, man. Hey, this year, all this race stuff came up again. With, you know, George Floyd and whatnot. Whether he's set up or not. That dude. That bot, whether he's set up or not, right? So all these race things come up again, man. And then you got all these, you know, it started, which we already knew, innit? We know these things are set up, but it started making all these people think, all these 2/3, well, these white people are oppressing us. All of a sudden, they're oppressing you now. Everyone became a scholar this year. A historian. But the point is, or you know,
podcast.
But yeah, or you know, the truthers.
Yeah.
But you still don't know what's going on. Everyone's been lulled back to the same. Well, you know, no one ain't talking. Many people ain't even talking like this right now. Now it's like there's more Jakes getting killed on the camera on TV in America now, in the world now. Yesterday, that girl recently, there's a one with a woman and all that recently and all that. But you know what the funny thing is? Now that's just become all of a sudden like, why aren't you writing like you did for Floyd? There was a demon behind George Floyd, man. But I'm making a point that they're doing that. But my thing is, it's like, what I was saying is it took all that time for you to realize that you're oppressed.
Well, that's Genesis 49 on Judah. As well, you know. After we can read it.
You can read it. I've got something for you. We'll read that. Isaiah 51 and 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over.
Like imagine, like, obviously they're saying to your soul. But imagine a person telling you to bow down, to walk over you. And spiritually, that's what they've done. But that's what they even did in the flesh. You know, in slavery and there's something called the Jim Crow era. You have like an Edomite kid. Like 5. What's it called? What was saying? Any precepts? Like you know, like, you know, in slavery, you have like a Jake man. He's just walking the street, and a 5-year-old fucking Edomite boy, he might be walking, and it might be a puddle, and the Jake might have to go over the puddle. Or like it'll be a grown Jake, like 60, and he has to walk in the road, because he can't walk on the same pavement as the Edomite.
And that really happened, man. That really went down, man. You know, and you know that really happened, man. And you know, hey, man. So it says, "Who said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over." That's what you just said. To lay on that puddle. Don't look at that white woman, boy. He looked at that white woman, boy, and then that whole town comes to the house and pulls you out of your mom's house, from your bed. Well, we gonna have a lynching tonight, boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
And sometimes
burning a cross on your mom's lawn and all that. Fuck America, man.
No, that's right. And at times it'll be like a Jake who's just like he's better at something than like an Edomite, and the Edomite just get mad.
Bro, you gotta watch the film Rosewood.
Rosewood. I gotta check that.
You gotta watch it, because Rosewood is like basically was that they were affluent town in Florida. it has Ving Rhames in it. It's an affluent town in Florida. And then you see the Edomites, they came and there was one scene where the Jakes got a piano. And then the one Edomite, they're all outside the house. Why is that nigger got a piano? And like basically hating the fact that man's got a piano in the house, and that why is he got that nigger got a piano? He says like, you know, he's basically hating the Jake having a piano in his house and all that. His mans are coming out of slavery, building themselves up and that. But that's Esau. That's why you wonder why you Negroes today and Hispanics are in the worst condition you've ever been, man. Because anything you've ever want to do, you don't understand that the powers that be in this society, they destroy that. Anything you even think of, if you even they've even used other Jakes in your own areas you live to monitor you. Yeah. So that one Jake that comes up with ideas or whatever, crush that quickly. Yeah. But the Lord's doing it differently. The Lord's gonna bring Esau down, man. You don't understand that, man. And that's the one thing. You got all these Jakes now that their minds are active, right? Oh yeah, we want to see the end of this society, whatever. Not the end of this society. We want to build in this society. But the Lord's gonna destroy it. You tell them that, their eyes go blank. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You tell them you're the Israelites. Yeah, but we still gotta build here. Yeah. Well, you build here till the nuclear missiles come, man. Yeah, bro. So it says, that said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground. Yeah, so that's all Israel in general, but especially like those are people who are in the world, man. They're just like, because really it's us that stand up against it. So we're standing up for righteousness. Who shall stand up for me against the evildoers? Yeah, right. But then in terms of these Jakes in the world, they've totally like bowed down. They've submitted, man. They've given their soul to Esau, man. Like you know sometimes you see it, like these prison Jakes. They come out prison and you see them in a suit. And they don't even they're bugged out. They're just all big from doing them pull-ups. But now they're in a suit or they're a bus driver. Like and they're just defeated. Yeah, bro. They're defeated. They don't know what's going on, man. Bugged out, bro. But that's why even in the see the faith, or like they're Muslim. They're like a Muslim guy that sells books in a community center. Yeah, and, wearing the hat. Yeah, but the beauty of the faith is that the Lord awakens you, man. You know what I mean? You got that a fight, gives you a fight again. Spiritually. It's true. You got all these Jakes. They bow to Esau, man. In society, bow to him. The dude could have been the fucking and he's just bowed to Esau now. You see him. It's true. You seen Jakes. I've seen some Jakes. You'd think this guy I knew growing up and that, right? This guy I knew, right? He was mad cool and that, like Jake, proper Jake, geezer and that. Then I see him with white women with a suit, recent as a fucking Jehovah's Witness. Oh man, like with the flyer people. But he was one of them people that was, the cool Jake, the cool brother, man. But then rough brother and that. Now he's with the white people, prim and proper. You don't believe it, bro. And I was like, "Wow, is that wow, boy? The Lord, man." But he's just been given over to that, man. Yeah, he's submitted with them old white women handing out flyers and that. And the dude's like our age, like he's submitted, bro. Bow down, that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. So you've been totally you've lost. Your soul is dominated. You've been dominated by them. Yep. Your mind is dominated. Everything about you is dominatrix, man. That's basically what it is. It's make joke, but Esau's basically a dominatrix to Jake, man. You're just getting fucked over. You're getting used and abused, man. Like what's a prime example of that scripture? Yeah. These fucking these actors and movie stars and rappers. Yeah. They're getting popped, man. They're literally bowing down. Then and Esau's passing the rod over them. Yep. He's literally, bro. Literally, man. Why do you think DMX was so messed up? Yeah. That dude was messed up, man. Yeah. He was messed up. So all throughout his life, man, like his career, he was always trying to push like the scriptures and all that. Yeah. But he was messed up because he was conflicted. He knew that he did wrong, man. He sold his soul. But once you get the deal with the devil, ain't no coming back from that, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Unless the Lord has some super mercy on you, but there's no coming back from that. So that's some crazy stuff right there. That's why it says, told that soul bow down, man. And that's what they've done, man.
I have a quick scripture.
The only ones that ain't, like you saying, is the brothers that believe in this truth. You believe in this faith, you spiritually, you're not bowing to the devil, you know? Yeah, you've got to live in his society, follow his rules and whatever. But we're not bowing to him in this. We're not taking his chip. We're not following his rules in terms of what he wants to do in his NWO, man.
And that's what happened.
And that's what it is, man.
That's what happened in the time of Daniel. Remember, they passed the law for everyone to bow down to the idol.
Mm.
And then basically Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and Daniel said, bro, fuck that.
We're not doing that.
You know, first it was Daniel in a separate thing. That's what you had the story of Bel and the dragon, and he got cast in the lion's den.
Mm-hmm.
And then on another flex of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the three holy children
in the furnace.
You know, this is a quick one.
Go on.
Deuteronomy 28 and 29, and thou shalt grope at the noonday as blind that gropeth in darkness.
Yeah, like you basically you're lost.
You're
basically,
so lost.
You're gonna be lost.
Like imagine it's
that's
noon.
So true, man.
It's noon. Imagine like, and spiritually that you know, spiritually that's Jake being lost. But it's like even now, like you know like us, you know, we bring forth this light upon the earth, you know, and like the Jakes that don't know the truth and scoff, they still don't know where they're going. They don't know before the face. You know, we show them the pictures. You know, don't we show Jakes the picture of the slave ships?
Yeah,
we show them, you know, Deuteronomy. Yeah, read that, brother. Yeah, and you shall be sold. We show them
all kind of proof.
You know,
the scriptures.
You know, certain
that's
things
the main
history,
thing.
Yeah, the scriptures, main thing. And then, you know, we show secular history of what they used to do today, Jake, like butt breaking, all that. And Jake still don't see
still
it.
Still can't get it.
You know?
But that shows you that it's the Lord, man. Yep. Still can't get it. You got all that information, all that history, but you know?
You don't know where you're going.
Wow.
Man. And
so that's crazy, groping in the noonday, at the noonday, as in the darkness.
Yeah.
So you're in the day, but you're blind.
Yeah. If you imagine it's a hot summer's day, you can't see, bruv.
That's hell, bro.
Like the sun's all on your face, bruv. You feel the warmth, but you just don't see it.
You can't even see it. You can't see what's around you.
You don't know what's going on, bruv.
But that's why even with this, what's going on now, even with this year with that Floyd, you know, that he's George Floyd. And not even talking of Floyd. Have you seen Floyd Mayweather recently?
Yeah.
Where he's, you know,
growing his beard.
Yeah, you seen that? He's growing his beard out and all that.
He kind of looks like a brother.
He kind of looks like he's in the faith, but you know, he's not. You know, he's sold out. But you seen him though, because he's probably got all that time on his hands. He's been watching the camps. I know judgment's gonna come soon. You know? But anyway, with that George Floyd situation, right? You know, it's funny because, you see, I lost my trail of thought. Where was we, man? The group in the because they got all of this that's happened. All these racial issues come back up again. But Jake still lost. You still ain't figured out Esau hates your guts. Every one of them. You know? That you're the Israelites. So this is just what it is, man. We know we're waiting for the Lord to just judge this place, man. So even until that day, that's how you Jakes are gonna be, just totally blind, man.
Yep.
That's a hell of a thing to be just blinded until you get destroyed. It's crazy.
And it says, and thou shalt grope at the noonday as the blind that gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt.
So you're never gonna prosper in your ways, man.
So it's not happening.
It's not happening.
Bro, there's no code, bro. The only code that we got to get out of the system is the Lord. How about Shemel Shai?
Wow.
There's no code. You know, Jake. Oh, like you know
the glass ceiling.
Yeah. You know what? Jake always think
you're cursed from your born here.
Yeah.
That's okay.
No, bro. Like Jake always think they found a way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, bro. Trust me, bro.
This is gonna work.
All we gotta do is everyone's gotta get a black woman, and we all just gotta stay from Esau, and we just all gotta teach our kids at home, and we just, bro. It's not gonna happen. You're always gonna have niggas who want to do something else.
That's it. Different mentality.
Yeah. I mean,
so it's not gonna happen, man. This kingdom is designed for you to fail. That's it. And you know it's beautiful because when you get the truth right, we understand that we're in a place where it's against us, but the Lord still just has us get by, you know. because we're not trying to seek beyond our means in the flesh in this world, man.
Mhm.
So the Lord has you kind of like, we are prospering, you know, we're prospering spiritually though.
Yeah.
But you Jake's trying to figure out how to fit in a society that's just totally designed against you. It's never gonna work.
Mhm.
The only way you get everything the way you want it, you know, to get the way the Lord wants it, but the way you want it, in that, you know how it is, you have to take Esau down.
Mhm.
You have to kill them.
Mhm.
Pretty much, you have to go to war with Esau, which we know that you can't do that in this world.
Yep.
The Lord has to come back.
Yep.
Because that is the only way you get rulership over people, is to go to war with them
That's how Scripture says the saints shall take the kingdom
and possess it.
And partly, well, that's why that's actually going to come to pass when the Lord comes back with the chariots and gives us the authority to take them down.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why you have all these people like going to the gun ranges and stuff. We ain't about that, man.
No.
We ain't about that, because you know that's carnal.
Yeah.
Spiritual is when we get the spiritual power to be able to do that.
Yes.
Because remember the Lord said, "Look, man, I can call down 12 legions of angels
Mhm.
to take down Rome," but he didn't, because it wasn't that time.
No, it wasn't that time. Go on.
Let me finish this.
Yeah, go on.
And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee.
No man shall save thee, man. Meaning no one's gonna help you out. No one's gonna deliver you out of this condition. You know, and anything you ever put your hand to in this world, as a Jake, as an Israelite, some spanner's gonna get thrown in the works, man. You know?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen in this society, man. Even look at these Jakes that sold their soul to Esau, these celebrities. For a year, they might be living good.
Yeah.
Popping all kind of women, have all kind of money, cars, fame. Then what happens? Then Esau, you know, demands more of them. Then no, but come on. But then the demons just start messing with them more and more. Why is all these celebrities that have sold out in this world, right? Aren't they supposed to have everything? Why do they always die lonely, die upset? Why they always gone, bro?
Mark 8 and 36.
Gotta ask those questions. Why did dude DMX was like fucked in his last years?
All these guys, like, I've never
DMX, and he's new, you know, but he's one of many.
Like all these rappers, they're all fucked. You see them, they're all like,
yeah,
they're all on coke. They're all their backs being blown out by men.
Yep.
This is Mark 8
yep.
and 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? And all these entertainers, have you ever seen an entertainer that's actually, I'm happy with my life?
Never.
All of them on their podcast, you know, like Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson's podcast.
Yeah.
You know, this guy, he always says, yeah, man, I'm small inside. I'm this inside. And then
he's fucked, man.
All the other guys else who come to him, they all tell him, yeah, man, I'm mental health. And then even what's that nigga's name? Charlemagne the God. Every time he interviews a nigga, he's like, so you considered going to therapy? You know, like it's common. It's like a standard interview question, bro.
Yeah, I've got all this money, I've got all this fame, but I need to go therapy. Why?
Yeah. Why
shouldn't you be happy?
Yeah.
But you know the beautiful thing about having the faith, though, is that you know that the Lord gives you the spirit of being content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You understand everything else is like demons, and you know, wanting millions of pounds is, you know, it's demons. I want to get involved in this. I want to get, that's a demon, man.
Yeah.
You want to really be apart from this. But the Lord gives you that spirit of being content.
Yeah.
Like, brother, you got a car, you got a house to live, you got money, you can eat, you're not starving.
Yeah.
You want to get drunk, you can go get drunk. You can meet brothers up. No, this world, man, this world gives you, this society is a glutton spirit. Yeah.
Covetousness.
Like you see Cat Williams, he had a joke here. He went to Martin Lawrence, he was with Martin Lawrence, and then he was driving, then he saw Martin Lawrence's car next to his car and said, why has he got that? Like he's got a Jeep, but then Martin Lawrence might have a Lambo.
Yeah,
so he's like, you know, that's what this society does.
Do you remember Paid in Full?
Seen him
Paid in Full.
Oh yeah.
When the two cars came,
and
they're all stunting. And look, man, this guy's, you know, they're all cursing each other's out.
Yeah,
man.
Damon Dash.
Yeah. Explain it to me if you remember it. But I can't.
He's telling him put your mans on. And
put your mans on. And
Yeah.
You
They
know,
put your mans on all that.
you know.
Basically, get that money and all that. That's what people really worship.
Hey man, this guy's broadcast nigga, man. You know.
Yeah, put your mans on. But the funny thing
Put your
is,
mans on, man.
hey,
Hey, change.
yeah, can't. Hey, with DMX though, what's funny with DMX? Now look at DMX. He had all of that, man. He had all that money, all the quad bikes, all the super bikes.
Yeah.
Look at how he died, man.
He died fucking.
He was fucked these last years.
He was fucked, bro.
Fuck, bro.
He's all. Remember his album cover when he was in the goat's blood or the pig's blood?
The goat's blood, yeah.
He was in the
Pig or one of them, yeah.
But even if it's a goat's blood, it's still wicked.
blood, bro.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's just in the bathtub with the blood, and then now at the end of his fucking albums, he's praying to Jesus, Lord Jesus. I believe all that. You're fucked, bro.
Yeah, now he's in a better place, man.
But I have the scripture on being content.
Fuck DMX. We're not like crying over no DMX. Just say, we're making examples though.
I miss you, X.
Yeah,
fuck you, man. Nah, well,
made some good tunes, man. He had that. Hey, go. Yeah, say that. Hey, go on. That's why people liked him. Yeah. That's why people liked him, you know.
That. Hey, man, you know, he's a better place. You know what I mean? Really, he was mercy than anything. Because at least, like, you know, his funeral that he had the other day, which shows you that, you know, the scripture says the Lord shall destroy all the idols in Egypt. Yeah. When the missile dropped, all these guys like Jay-Z and Beyonce and the Beehive, they're gonna die. Cause like, bro,
Beyonce and what's that, her crew?
Yeah, her crew's the Beehive and all that, bro. Like, this guy, his coffin was on like a super truck with the wheels taller than the car, and parading through New York, and there was bare people around in that. And it's like, bro, it's just one nigga. Like, it's one nigga, bro. Anyway, I have the scripture on being content. Now, this is Philippians 4:11. Not that I speak in respect of one, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. Ooh. Whatsoever state. Wow. So imagine, like, you are your most low, you're content. You are your most high, you're content. Like, and you don't like, you know, because you know, for us, you know, when you think of content, you know, you just think, oh, I got a job, not earning the most, but I got a job. Yeah. He said with whatsoever state. Yeah. Even if because there's different brothers in all kind of situations, man. But you got the one thing that binds all of us is the word and support of each other.
And yeah, we support each other, man,
because of the word.
Exactly. So you whatever condition you're in, it's the Lord that put you in that condition anyway, man. So, you know, as long as you're able to continue to teach the word, that's what's important. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But you know what? You'll have someone in this society that, the point we're making as well, no one's ever content, bro.
No one's, come on.
Everyone's always unhappy. Yeah. You can have a millionaire, they're unhappy. You got someone with a lower degree of a lifestyle, they're unhappy. What the fuck's that about? There's something wrong in this society then, man.
Yep.
Go on.
This is in verse 12. I know both how to be abased.
That's Paul, isn't it?
Yep.
Apostle Paul.
And I know how to abound.
Yeah, I know how to be
everywhere and in all things. I'm instructed to both be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need.
Wow. So he had situations where he was in a state of suffering, man.
Remember when he said it was shipwrecked, persecuted of the countrymen,
this
and that. You know?
People probably robbing his shillings,
yeah,
attacking him, anything, you know?
Yeah.
Could have happened. You know?
Yeah.
And then there were situations where he was good.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, man. But the point is, he was content though.
Yeah.
He learned to be content.
You know, that's why, you know, starting off with our apostles and the elders, you know, is all of us speak about basically not trying to use this gospel to make money.
Yeah.
Because, you know, apostles was talking about, you know, there's someone in like an IUIC's got a site and it's got a cup with Nate's face on it. Yeah, and like, you know, they idol. Yeah, you know, they just be doing certain things. It's like,
cup with his face on it.
You know, they're just turning him into an idol.
Yeah,
you know, they're turning him into an idol, man.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah. I don't know. We started this video with saying we were starting it with things like
this kingdom, like is basically
trying to prosper in it. So it's all tying in.
Yeah. Spiritual conversation. That's the title. So the spirit just takes wherever.
No, it's true. You can't. Yeah, man. All that money making schemes and that, you know.
Yeah.
Which there's nothing wrong with having a hustle, but you know that. But that get rich and all that. But get industries and all that shit.
Yeah, well, it's more so you can't use the truth to make money.
Yeah. And
if you make money that it doesn't have to do with the truth, that shouldn't be your main goal. You know, like even though it isn't the same kind of level. Like you know the apostles always talk about the story of the person like in old school who was trying to be a rapper or something. Yeah. And they was always with him in a car and like they would play the tapes and there's all raps and stuff.
Yeah. And so where's the truth?
Look, ain't you got any tapes of the school? Yeah. You know? So it's you know, it's like, you know, if you're talking to a brother, you can't even reason with him on scriptures. And always talking about, yeah, bro, I got this investment.
Too into the world.
You're too into the world, man.
Too into the world, yeah.
I got a scripture. This is 2 Corinthians 11:23. Are they ministers of Amashiach? I speak as a fool. I am more in laborers more abundant, in stripes above measure, in prison more frequent, in deaths oft. So he said, I was often put to death because Paul died twice. Really, when you think about it, you know, he was stoned, then he caught up to the third heaven, then he came
back in and
he died again. Of the Jews, 5 times I received 40 stripes, save 1.
So he was getting just pure persecution.
So that's 5 times 39, bro. Of stripes getting whipped, bro.
Whipped, yeah.
So that's why apostles always say now, like us brothers have it good.
Yeah, we do, man.
Of course, in this last time is when we're gonna really get Jacob's trouble and we're gonna get put through it. But come on, man.
No, because we're in this new
life.
Because remember, they had to go traveling the world, you know, the
ships
and different spirit of the world at that time, you know. We're in this new age. We've got different things we have to worry about, you know. We're in this new age society, but we still have to keep our wits about us, man. But it's true, man. But you know, we don't. You know, you're not getting pushed off cliffs edges and all that.
Fed
to lions and whatnot.
And you're ready to fight in Colosseums with beasts and that.
Yeah, or being put in remote islands.
Yeah. But but it's salt mines and that.
Salt mines, yeah.
But that's gonna happen to a certain extent with concentration.
It's gonna happen.
But in our day-to-day life, because you know why? Because now's the time for the truth to flourish. Yeah. Like, you know, back then the truth was in that region of the world. Now's the time for the truth to flourish. Like, imagine if every day, you know what it's like how John the Revelator. John was kept alive to receive the visions and write it down. Yeah. So he was in the salt mine. So John didn't get like his head chopped off and, you know, like all the other apostles and crucified. Yeah. He was preserved alive. So in this time, we've been kind of preserved for the truth to flourish 4 corners to gather the elect. Yeah. Because you know what I mean.
And this time as well is it's a time of like faith.
Yeah, of winning.
But it's like that. It's almost like, you know, like we're reading the word. Yeah. It's like you have faith. The Lord wakes you up to have faith. But it's almost, you know what I mean? It's like them times it was you might have seen the Lord. Yeah. You've seen, you know, you saw things happening. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like now it's like a time of we're just getting woken up in different parts of our captivities. It's faith. Yeah. Belief in that these things are true, you know? Yeah, man. You kind of get what?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Because even then, a lot of men might have had loads of more visions.
Yeah.
They might have had more, which we're getting it now. Brothers are getting visions.
It's more faith now.
It's more about that faith.
Like, for example, we know we're Israelites through faith. And them, yes, you had Gentiles, but like on terms of the Jews who was coming in, they knew they had their birth record. They knew there was Israel.
They knew,
so, and they were circumcised the 8th day. Like
there was more. Yeah,
their whole town kept the Sabbath, stuff like that.
Even the time of the Lord, there was more sort of, there was more that hit order, because you had the wicked scribes, Pharisees. We were in Jerusalem. Now we've just been everywhere and totally just destroyed. So it's a proper faith thing now, isn't it? But it's the Lord, man. Yeah. Go on.
And it says, this is back in the scripture. It says,
the faith,
thrice was I beaten with rods. Once I was stoned.
Getting.
Paul went through it, bro.
Yeah, man. Getting beaten up.
He was stoned, bro.
Stoned.
You know, like now you might talk my back hurts, bro. Bro, have you been stoned? That's why I like
stoned.
Really, that whole woe is me.
Hey, when I was a young, right? Yeah.
You know that whole woe is me.
Oh, well, I'm fucked. Hey, yo, when I was young, we were having, remember conkers?
Yeah.
And we're having like a conker fights and that, throwing them.
Yeah.
And this one kid, this white Jake, Irish, but he's probably a Benjamin, man. He threw a stone, and the shit licked me in my eye here, licked me here, the stone, and then that shit just opens you up.
Yeah.
So imagine getting stoned back then by all them Jakes with the powerful arms,
like
just dashing.
Big strong triceps.
That shit hit me as soon as it hit you. Shit. You know what I mean? The blood and that.
Yeah.
I remember that. It's like he threw it from far, man. But the thing what I was saying is that imagine Paul they were getting stoned where they were dying.
Yeah.
And the Lord put the spirit back in them.
Yeah.
So that ain't no joke. It shows you there's even the ancient world, the punishment of death would have been stoning and that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You see, that ain't no joke. Getting stoned, getting whipped. And then even them ancient whips, they weren't no joke. They open your back up.
They open you up, bro. With the cat 9 tails.
The ones with the spikes and stuff.
They basically, when it whips you, pulls off flesh. Pulls the spikes. So basically the spikes would hook into your skin and it pull flesh when they come out. So it's like it's basically getting whipped with claws.
Yeah. So that ain't even happening to us right now, man. So it's like it's crazy. That was
yeah. It says,
but now we get persecuted by these 2/3 in like different ways, in this society. You're getting around them, they might want to get you fired from work or shit like that they do and that.
Yeah.
Scheme on you, which they've always been doing it. But these times it was like, anyway, go on.
And it says in
crazy shit.
Thrice was I beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. Thrice I suffered shipwreck. At night and the day I have been in the deep. So he's been in the sea, bro.
Wow. Because of the shipwrecks being destroyed.
So it isn't just in the sea. You have to think about it. If you suffer shipwreck, it means if you come with any goods and baggages, that's getting lost.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, being shipwrecked doesn't necessarily entail where you were shipwrecked. You imagine if you were shipwrecked that far at sea.
Yeah.
And then you can't breathe. You got to be
fighting to keep your head above the water.
You have to hold the plank. Because I remember there was a story.
To get to shore somewhere.
Remember there was one of the times Paul was shipwrecked. He had to get planks. And they floated on the planks and went to the sea. So
to shore.
To shore.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. And I think
that would kill you. Yeah. Dude, let that happen now.
Yeah.
You don't even know what to do, man.
Yeah. You're like, bro.
In the middle of the sea as well.
Yeah. And
that ain't no joke. There's if you get dropped in the sea, you can't even see any shores.
Bro, like even
imagine
if you're the strongest swimmer.
yeah.
Dropped in the middle of the sea, bro, you're dying.
There's only so much you can swim, man.
You're gonna get tired and you're gonna just die.
So the Lord
you get cold, you go into hypothermia, you're dead.
So the Lord had to be with him.
Yeah.
Probably angels helped him get to where he was.
Yeah. Well, it was the angels, yeah. It says in in journeyings often, in perils of waters, in perils of robbers.
Perils of robbers, man.
So you know that
Crookcast.
yeah, Jake's trying to rob you, man. And it's even me, I got a little testimony, man. I remember when I was coming to First Truth with me and the brother Muff, right? You know when you're coming in and you hear the apostle saying, "Fuck the 2/3, fuck 2/3." So obviously I'd say, yeah, fuck the 2/3. But I prayed. I said, Lord, can you give me understanding on why and how to hate the 2/3?
Yeah.
And like, a couple months after that, bro, I was with the brother in the park doing the video, and we got robbed at knife point doing the video. We was doing the video, and Jake saw the Bible. They're like, "Fuck that, we don't care about that."
You and Luke, yeah, right,
yeah. And we got robbed at knife point. And then guess what? After
by
that,
2/3.
By 2/3. I wasn't robbed by crackers.
No, it was by Jake. No, 2/3.
Like, you know, the people who persecute, the people who might rob us, might try, you know, come.
They ain't crackers.
It's never crackers. You know, you know that the white man's devil. It's never them that's coming.
No.
You know when you go into a shop, it's never them looking at you.
No, it's a 2/3.
It's a nigger
pulling knives out on brothers with Bibles out. They're reading scriptures. They're robbing you.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Perils in the city. No, in perils of
That's
country,
why that's why you 2/3 are gonna get fucking judgment, man.
All you niggas, man.
Your time's coming, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord don't forget things like that. The Lord ain't gonna forget all the brothers that have been harmed in this faith, man.
Harmed by you niggas.
Harmed by 2/3 niggas out there in this world, man. The Lord ain't gonna forget that, man.
Yep.
The Lord ain't gonna forget that. The Lord's gonna repay all these people back, man. He's gonna repay the wickedness of this world anyway.
Yeah, but
it's not more so.
Yeah, really, it's for Jake this time.
It's for Jake. But you see, the Lord's gonna destroy the wickedness of this world. Yeah. But the brothers getting harmed, that's important to the Lord.
Yeah. Because remember, like,
that's like a vengeance the Lord's gonna do for you, man. Like,
because you remember, like, this is the last judgment of Israel before the kingdom. So like, you know, like, personally for me, like, these little Edomites and heathens that's offended us, I don't worry about them.
Yeah,
I'm worried. I want to get niggas.
They're doing what they're supposed to anyway.
Like, I'm gonna do a backflip over a pure breed Edomite.
Yeah,
like, you know, the most whitest, gingerest Edomite.
Esau's
son.
Esau's second cousin.
Yeah, Esau's second.
Esau's second cousin.
Esau his second cousin. Yeah. I'm gonna shift him to the side. I might even spot him. Like, yo, how you doing, bro?
I'll get to you after.
I'll sort you out. Yeah, I'll give you a head start. But niggas, yeah, I'm gonna take my time with them, bro.
Yeah, because this is the only time we're gonna to get them. Because you gotta remember, man.
Yeah.
When the Lord destroys America, let's get. Yeah. Because when the Lord destroys America, you gotta remember, the Lord is gonna let us get to judgment on the rest of the world. Because there's still gonna be lands everywhere, and there's a lot of Jakes, man.
Yeah. Hey, I have a quick one. This is
we'll close up soon.
Yeah. Let's read like 2 scriptures. This is Matthew 23:34. Wherefore, behold, I send you unto the. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them ye shall scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city.
He was just reading that with Paul, man.
Yeah.
He entered a city and people was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
People was trying to harm him in the places he went, man.
Yep.
Go on, man.
And it says, so
they're gonna persecute you from city to city. You know? And even in our case now, where we are in this city here, brothers have moved around to teach.
Yeah.
There was things happening in different places. People, you know, there was some spots hotter than others. Cops.
Even this. Remember those that place we was at before, that the people came and kicked us out. And they took brothers' number plates and all that.
Yeah.
You know,
and that was in the woods.
In the woods.
Well, in the wooded area.
Can you imagine we're in the woods trying to do work? We're getting kicked out of the woods. No one's around. We ain't even talking to no one.
Yeah.
That upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon earth, from the blood of the righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom you slew between the temple and altar. Verily I say unto you.
So that's on 2/3, isn't it?
Yep.
The blood's on them, man.
Yep.
They've got blood on their hands from going way back, man. All the men of the Lord that they persecuted, fast forward into today, man.
In all time periods.
All time periods.
So like you're not like now. You might see it. You might see a nigga. He's just in a wheelchair. In the past life, he fucking tried to stone you, and now he's gonna get nuked.
Yeah.
You know. It says.
Yeah, you've had brothers at the camps teaching.
Yeah.
A Jake walks by and spits on them.
Yeah.
You've had that, man.
Throws
a bottle at them.
Yeah.
Tries to fight brothers.
Or like a crowd of 100 niggas.
Yeah.
We've literally been through that.
Yeah.
We've literally been through a crowd of so many niggas that they cross the road, and they all make a circle.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that happen. We have
times, man.
Big circle, crowd of niggas, and people, yo, hateful.
Yeah.
They're gonna do this. They're Muslims. Like, you're like, bro, I'm not even
threatening us with their
gangs
and stuff. Yeah.
Or them Muslims.
You know, yeah, it's true. You fuck see you up there.
Yeah. Or sometimes in the comment board, they'll be like, yeah, I swear you're from that area. You know, they'll say that.
Yeah.
They've seen you around in your day to day.
Yeah.
You know, it says, verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. Oh, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stonest them which are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together as a hen gathering her chickens under her wings, and you would not. And it's funny, if you type in a video of a hen gathering her chicks, you actually see the hen with her wings over the chicks, and there's always one chick that runs over there. So when you watch a video, it's pretty hard for a hen to gather chicks, but
they're all running everywhere.
Yeah, it takes time, like, because chicks are springy.
Yeah,
so that's like Jake. You know, it's like us through the Lord. The Lord is trying to gather Israel,
put us under that hedge,
and they're like, no, fuck that. Let me get fuck this, man. I'm tired. I'm gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. You have anything you get lost?
No, I mean that's it. That was it. You know,
that really hits.
That's
point,
it, man. You know. Hey, man.
You Jakes, you have to pay, man.
Yeah, they're gonna, man, in this society, man. But you know, Lord willing, that was edifying, man. Lord willing, brought some scriptures out, you know, and on to the next one, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
So with that, we're gonna say
all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kodash. You know,
double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and shalom to the sincere.
Shalom.
Hey, man, and I'll say this as a quick one as well, man. Hey, okay, man. Look, man. All these niggas in the world, you know, it might be your family, your baby mom, your uncle, your boss. All these people who fucked with you. Don't worry, man. In due time, something's gonna happen to them. Or we even might get the power and fuck them up, man.
Yeah.
So that time is coming. You know, it might be your cousins, your baby mom, some niggas in your area that's always bothering you. Your next door neighbor who's always blasting his music, all that shit. Hey, in due time, man. In due time, man.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Hey, you know what?
The Lord's fighting for us, man.
Hey, you know what? This brother posted.
The Lord's fighting for us, man. Like, you know, you just gotta just endure.
Yeah.
But endure things. But you know what? The Lord is just be spiritual. Don't be carnal, man.
Yeah. No, wait you upon the Lord till I rise to the prayer.
Just wait, man, and the Lord, just, you know, think about things spiritually, you know.
Yeah, and
think about what the scriptures would say in different scenarios you're dealing with.
Remember, dear Lord, he could have closed the legions down, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And I got one that brother posted. This is a brother showed of faith. 1 Peter 3:14. And if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror. Neither be troubled. You know.
That's right.
So the scripture says, if you persecute for righteousness' sake, happy are ye. If you think about it, you know, if us brothers, man, all we do is teach the word, sip, drink, stay home.
Yeah,
you know,
much.
We ain't out amongst these niggas. But if we're out, you know, your car might flat tire, or you might get caught and someone slashes your tires, or people might try and fight you and shit.
Yeah.
that ain't happening because we're in the world with these niggas.
Yeah.
You know, it's happening because of getting persecuted for the truth's sake. But if you are in the world, then that stuff might happen. That's why we try to be separate from the world, man.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man, that's the point, man. So with that, you know, us brothers gonna close out, man.
Shalom.
Shalom, man. Stay strong. Till next time.